So more notes on links, and this is really technical stuff. You can zone out if you want. More notes on links. Links are higher up in the links that are higher up in the code tend to have more value. So if you have a choice when you're creating content, if you can get it higher up, I would recommend doing that. But again, designed for the users. External links matter more than internal links. Links from a unique, separate domain seem to matter more than an additional link from a domain that's already linking to you. So for example, I'm a web page, and I have a link from sitea.com. If I had a choice between another link from sitea.com or a link from siteb.com, I would want that link from siteb.com. You want a wide variety of domains linking to you because it's a trust signal. Links from domains that are closer to trusted authoritative pages are more valuable. So maybe I can't get a link from whitehouse.gov. That's probably pretty hard. But maybe whitehouse.gov links to CNN.com, which links to BayAreaNews.com, which links to some nonprofit.org, which then could link to my webpage. So again, this comes back to thinking about the web the way you think about neighborhoods and how these web pages are all connected. This really brilliant woman at a conference I was at recently said, Wikipedia is a really hard place to get a link from, but websites that are linked to from Wikipedia aren't as hard. Right? So her strategy wasn't to try and get links from Wikipedia. Her strategy was to go to the web pages that Wikipedia links to and get links from those. And that's really under the line of that link neighborhood sort of school of thought, is thinking about the web in terms of the neighborhoods they're connected to and trying to get in there. Text links seem to pass more than alt links or image links. Like we talked about before, links within the content seem to pass more than in the footers or in the sidebars or in the navigation. And links from higher authority domains, links from pages that are in deep folders on high authority domains still seem to pass more value than links from lower authority domains closer to the root domain. So that's like, if you can get a link from cnn.com/folder/folder/folder/folder/page, it's still better than a link from tommysstupidwebpage.com/page. Right? Just another thought, more technical stuff. So search engines really like to see variety in your links, right? So having a lot of natural variety is key. If you look at links, it's really a really simple way to break them down is to look at owned content, accessible sites, and inaccessible sites. So owned content would be if Google has made a determination that you own that web page, maybe it's through the IP address that it's hosted on, maybe there's a connection in Google Analytics, right? It could be connected through a Whois. If they've made a determination that you own the content, they're going to devalue those links. So these are a lot of like these private blog networks come up, and search engines try to make a determination on whether or not you own them because they don't want you to get as much credit for them because they're not independent. So owned content seems to be one type of link, and then an accessible site is another type of link. So this is like if anyone on the internet can get that link, that's an accessible site. If anyone can set up a forum profile and get a link there, if anyone can make a blog comment, if anyone contribute to a wiki, or if anyone could do that kind of press release, or if anyone could create that kind of article, that's kind of an accessible site, right, that anyone could do. And then the last one is an inaccessible site. These are natural link mentions. These are like product reviews. These are things that you would have to reach out to a webmaster and email them for. These might be an offline business relationship you have. That's sort of an inaccessible site. And so you got to think about these in terms of variety, and you want a large variety. You don't want 100% of your links to be blog comments. Right? You don't want 100% of your links to be from websites that you own. So you want to you really want to mix it up. Having a variety of page rank can be very helpful. And then it looks like there's a diminishing return on the type of link, right? So here's one scenario. So let's say we had 150 links, and we had 50 forum links, we had 50 blog comment links, we had 50 article links, we had 0 social media mentions, and 0 inaccessible links. That's 150 links. But in another scenario, Scenario B, we have 10 forum links, 10 blog comment links, 10 article links, 10 social media mentions, and 10 inaccessible links. We only have 50 links, but my best guess is Scenario B would outrank Scenario A. And the reason why is there's more variety in there. It looks a little bit less synthetic. And the point here is that Google wants to make an assessment on your link profile and determine whether or not it's natural. So if you have really good content and you're acquiring all these links, why would you have no social media mentions? Right? So it just seems a little fake. And so my best guess is that having a large, wide variety of types of links is beneficial to your ranking.